So here we are. This is our Gray-Hoverman antenna. I still got to get that piece tomorrow, but I'm all soldered up. This is the part here that you'll attach to your mast or your antenna mount or whatnot. I'm going to paint this because it will be outside. If it's inside, you don't have to paint it, but outside you got to paint it, otherwise the UV will cause the PVC to get brittle and break. And you can glue every joint if you want, but you really only have to glue these joints here, because these joints are, there's no way that they can come apart as long as these are together. Yeah, so yeah, less than, you could probably get it done for less than 30 bucks. You could probably get it done for less than 15 bucks if you find scrap copper from other people's houses when they're doing plumbing. Pay attention. Same thing with PVC. I'll do a complete rundown of everything you see right here for an exact cost for the raw materials. There you go. Go ahead and mark it on the 7 again. Right here.
I did it!
Well, you're about a 1/4 inch off. Maybe about a 1/2 inch off, right in the middle there. Oh, right in the middle, right there, right by my fingernail. That's perfect. We'll run with that one.
Dad, look as your head's in the camera.
All right.
Why did you tap a circle on it?
Huh?
Why did you tap a circle on it?
What do you mean tap a circle?
See, there's a circle on it. Look. On the time.
Oh, I don't know.
Aren't you making a video?
Yeah, it's recording. Okay. All right, back up, Memphis. So
Aren't you
can
gonna
turn
tell
it.
how to do this?
Oh, I don't know. This is
Listen on your
this is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
No, we can't. Here, let's adjust so that we can. Once you back up a little bit. Oh, careful.
Oh, Memphis. You're in the camera.
Okay. All right. Oh, put the marker down. We're cutting now.
I'm helping Daddy, Mom. Is that right to cut now? What does AFL stand for?
Automatic something. Keep the camera on us.
I'm winding it. I'm winding the... I'm a good helper, Dad.
Yes, you are a good helper. All right, go ahead.
Dad, let go.
You gotta go around it. Don't break it. Just keep turning it. We gotta put the marker down though. Put the marker down. There you go.
Dad, let go of it.
All right, hold on. All right, we gotta make it tighter.
Make it tighter.
All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to make a TV antenna, a Gray-Hoverman type. Some of the things that you're going to need: 1/2 inch copper pipe. I'll put up a picture of the drawing that I'm going off of. This is the 3rd antenna I've built. The first 2 I made out of 4 gauge solid copper wire, and I also use 3/8 inch copper tubing. Now I'm using 1/2 inch tubing. It's a little bit more rigid, straight. When you use the coils of wire or tubing, it's kind of tough to get them straight, so we're using 1/2 inch tube. So what you're going to need is 4 pieces that are about 5 5/8 long, or 143 millimeters of 1/2 inch copper. You'll need 12 pieces that are 7 inches or 180 millimeters. You're going to need 10 90-degree elbows. You're going to need 4 45-degree elbows. You're going to need 4 end caps, and that's going to be optional. That's just to keep the weather out of your antenna, or bugs or birds or whatever. You'll need 2, I'm using 2 1024 thumb screws and 2 wing nuts to attach your balloon. And then to mount the 2 halves of the antenna and have a place to mount it to the mast, I'm going to use these PVC fittings, and these are going to be a little tricky because they're kind of loose. So we're going to show you how to make these copper fit snugly in here. But I still got more copper pipe to cut, as you can see. All of this is less than 40 bucks. Some of the stuff you might already have on hand, like PVC primer and glue. I had some, but I don't know where it is, so I bought some more. You might have the screws on hand. You might have the pipes, different pieces of pipe on hand. I also bought a mount so I can mount this on the side of my house. But just in pipe and fittings, and for the balloon and this is under $35. You want to buy the 10-foot stick of M. L is more expensive. M is just fine. It's a little thinner wall. But buy the 10-foot stick. Don't buy 2 5-foot sticks. Buy a 10-foot stick. You save money. Also, when it comes to the PVC pipe, buy the Schedule 40 and buy a 5-foot stick, because a 6-inch or 12-inch stick is going to cost more than the 5-foot stick. So buy the long one, and you'll just have extra laying around afterwards. But I got to cut the rest of my copper pipe, and then I'll bring you back for assembly. Oh, that was not straight. Alright, to get this to mount onto your copper, this PVC here, you're going to cut 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch to a full inch out of the 1/2 inch Schedule 40. Set your oven to 250 degrees. And place your bushings in there to melt them down. And then you get them on your, put them on the pipe, put these on, and then just throw them all in the oven and push it all together. And then I put it on the end of here just to make sure that that cools down right. And then I center this as it's cooling, measure it to make sure it's centered. And it's going to be just a hair over 2 1/4. To center. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. So that one's perfect. That 2 1/4 and 2 1/4. From here to here is 2 1/4. From here to here is 2 1/4. I'm right in the middle. We're doing 4 of these. So once it cools down a little bit, stick it up here. Let it finish cooling, like so, up on the countertop. Like that there. Sorry, we just had something. Alright, so that's 2. I got 2 more left to do. Again, 250 degrees. Push that all together. Right there. Put it on your PVC pipe so it keeps the right size. Measure here. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. That's right in the middle. Take it off of there. Set it up there to finish cooling. Last one, 250 degrees. Push these right in. These are just regular work gloves. Don't hold it too long because they do get kind of warm. Put that on there so it holds its roundness, because you need to hold its roundness. Check for center. Oop, too far.
Do you know where the gray drill went? Are you removing it? Yes. Okay, sweet.
The longer it's in the oven, the more time you have to work with it. Voila. Basically what you're going to end up with is... Alright, so basically what you're going to end up with is something like this. And I'll apologize for the shaky hands now. So it's going to be a 143 millimeter piece, 45 degree elbow, 7 inch, 90 degree elbow, 7 inch with a PVC adapter on it. Elbow, 7 inch piece. Elbow, 7 inch or 180 millimeter piece. Elbow, 90. Another one of these T pieces. Elbow, 7, 5 and 5/8 cap. Now, I screwed up and I didn't double check my 45s when I took them out of the bin. One of these is not like the other. I either have to find a way to swage this one, or I'll just have to go to the hardware store tomorrow and get another one of these. Always check the bin, because who's ever loading them probably isn't paying attention. So that's that. So we're going to assemble the other one as best as we can, given the parts that we have. Slide this one off. I'm going to solder these joints. It's just easy. I don't have my flux out yet, but I'll flux these and I'll solder these off camera. I just want to show you how they're going together here. And there you go. We're just going to stick this on there for now, just the brains of stuff. So, next thing I got to do, I got to take some measurements so that this goes into here and then another one into here to end up like so. And then I'm going to have a piece come up like so, with an elbow like so, and it'll meet up with the other one down here. Like that, and then there'll be an offset. Now, there is a specified distance between these points here, which I gotta look at the drawing and find out what it is, and that's gonna dictate how long these end up ultimately being. So I'm basically just going to set this gap and then take a measurement from here, straight out, make a line here, straight out, make a line where those crisscross. That'll be essentially the length of my plastic pieces here. So I'll get to measuring those up and then I'll come back to you. All right, so I'm just going to kind of go over a little bit here. I'll give it to you this view first and then I'll switch it around or something. At any rate, so I don't have this soldered up yet. It's still loose, as you can see here. And I still need to go get a new one of these because, like I said, I got no way to assuage this. And yeah, so just a quick recap on materials you're going to need. You're going to need 4 1/2-inch PVC tees. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to need 2 1/2-inch elbows. 1, 2. You're going to need 2 1/2-inch 3-ways. I can't remember what the hell that's called. It's called a turnout or something like that. You need 2 of those. This is cut to 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. So you need 6 cut at 4 inches. 1 at 8.5. Or sorry, 6.5. Wrong again. 7.5. There's 101 millimeter for on the 4s. Do the math. 7.5. It's gonna be just under 200 millimeter. 143 millimeters. Here, on the kick out, 143 millimeter, 180 or 7 inches. So these are 5 and 5/8 or 143 millimeter, 7 inches or 180 millimeter, 10 90s, 4 45s, 4 45s that are the right ones. And then you'll have yourself, like I said, it's not soldered yet, so then what you're going to end up with is approximately 44 millimeter between these two parts here. That's what your goal is. If you need to fine tune these lengths to get 44 here and 44 here and 44 here. It don't have to be exact, but it's pretty close to where it needs to be. So now, you want to come hold this thing?
Yeah.
Just stand over there in the doorway.
Doorway?
Yep, and then I'll move the camera over.
What happened to this side?
I don't have a part for it. Okay.
So you're gonna just make it?
No, I gotta buy a new one.
I look like a bug. See?
Yeah, you do.
Well, my
Alright.
face is right here. My face is like in
Yep. So that's the 7-year-old kid holding it. And then you're going to end up with, you know you got it right when you end up with 32 inches from down here to here. 32 inches from down here to here. And then you got yourself the basic Gray-Hoverman.
Oh my goodness! No, can I use it?
You can hold it. It's not put together completely yet.
Is it finished?
Nope, it's not finished yet. We still got to solder it up.
Where's Mama? That
Hold on,
girl,
let me hold it. Get it straight. There, now you can hold it. Hold it with it right here. Pretty heavy.
No, it's not. Was me. You broke it.
All right.
Oh, that was not a cereal bowl.
What is it?
Never mind. It's like for cereal.
All right. So here we go again. Here's my balloons, screws, 5mm drill. Just drill them right through. .32 inches between here and here, and you got it right. That's your basic Gray-Hoverman antenna. Once I get it all soldered up, I mean, it'll be another day before I can get that fitting that I need, but I'll get it all soldered up and we'll get it hooked up and we'll do a comparison between just a regular flat antenna and this guy. Right where the flat antenna is, and then we'll run it upstairs and give it better line of sight upstairs and see what we end up with. But anyhow, less than 35 bucks for a high gain. Now this will get UHF and VHF. I'll get all the way from 3 to 55 with this particular antenna. It was designed in the 60s, but it works pretty nice No, still. Alright, so here we are. This is our Gray-Hoverman antenna. I still got to get that piece tomorrow, but I'm all soldered up. This is the part here that you'll attach to your mast or your antenna mount or whatnot. I'm going to paint this because it will be outside. If it's inside, you don't have to paint it, but outside you got to paint it, otherwise the UV will cause the PVC to get brittle and break. And you can glue every joint if you want, but you really only have to glue these joints here, because these joints are, there's no way that they can come apart as long as these are together. Yeah, so yeah, less than, you could probably get her done for less than 30 bucks. You could probably get it done for less than 15 bucks if you find scrap copper from other people's houses when they're doing plumbing. Pay attention. Same thing with PVC. I'll do a complete rundown of everything you see right here for an exact cost for the raw materials. There you go.